Okay, so what's up? I'm back with Aries and Libra moon compatibility, and this is the thing. And listen, oppositions within when it comes to the moon signs to me is like emotionally hard to fulfill. Now, I would say with the sun signs, there's a little bit more leeway because intimately it's like, okay, yeah, you're at this opposition, but the opposition is also something that you guys can bring together to actually, help each other or to stay out of each other's way or to benefit each other, whatever the case may be. But moon is more personal to each individual, and it's more of an emotional state of being or subconscious state of being. And subconsciously, the way that we are naturally acting or the way that these two signs are naturally acting with each other does not see eye to eye. It does not flow the same. So when you see oppositions in the moon between another person, yourself and another person or whatever, it's not saying that it cannot work. It's saying, okay, so what else? What other factors are taking place within your synastry when you bring your charts together? Okay, when you bring your natural energy together, what other factors are taking place? But it's also saying that it's going to be hard to subconsciously, to just naturally act in a way that pleases the other person. So what happens is emotionally you're bringing difference into the relationship. You're bringing differences to each other to where you have to work extra hard to just try to understand this person's natural way of being, because we talk about the subconscious mind. Okay, and what it does is when I see oppositions, and this is an opposition that is no different, I will give Aries and Libra leeway, because out of all the oppositions, Aries and Libra has this ability, because because of the fact that Libra represents balance, to actually seek to balance the other person out. So to seek to balance the situations out. Okay. Now, what happens here within this connection, you get the signs that they can kind of trade places a little bit. You might have at some times where Aries is being more accommodating in the partnerships and to the needs of the Libra. And then there's other times where you see Libra, being the selfish one, wanting to take the lead, wanting to get things their way, and Aries is letting them have it. Or vice versa. You see Libra wanting to balance the relationship out, Aries wanting to get their way and direct things and have control and whatever in the situations. This is not anything new. We know how this works. Normally, typically, it would be the Aries is kind of like self-motivated. Libra could take offense to that, because this is where they start going wrong emotionally. Libra taking offense to that, because Libra is like, okay, so basically if you're on my team and you're on my side, you should care about how I feel. You should want to approach this like a partnership, do things together, go places together, hang out. Aries may be looking for more of an independent aspect within the relationship. It's kind of like, okay, well, I can do things to you or with you, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to dismiss how you feel, but at the same time, like, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to look out for my self-interest at the same time. You get what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that. And this is where they become divided. They start acting emotionally. They start seeing each other as the other person's enemy. Like, sometimes they can be involved in a full-blown war against each other. Okay? And it's very hard for them to come together and mend things whenever they do, because Libra is like, you looking at Aries like, you're not playing on my team. We're not on the same team. We're not in a partnership, because if so, you would do things that benefit me or that look after my emotions or how I feel at the same time. Okay. And then Aries is like, well, to me, you are trying to tell me what to do and you're trying to control me. Aries starts believing that Libra is trying to control them, when Libra is just simply saying, listen, homie, I want us to work on the same page. I want us to be on the same team. And it's really that cut and dry. So with Aries and Libra moon, they have to practice communicating each other, what one person, how they feel with amongst each other, and what their intentions are. Because Aries could be like, listen, Libra, you know what? I feel like I do. So what do you need? You need me to spend more time with you? Like, you need me to do things with you? Okay, fine. Let's do that. But at the same time, you have to understand how I feel. Like, I'm going to be ready to get up and go when you're kind of sitting there and you're indecisive. Because that's another thing. Libra could not know how they feel and about certain things, and Aries could be more direct with the way they feel, and it could just put them off, like they're not on the same page when Aries is trying to move forward, and Libra is like, but I don't know. it could really, really highly irritate and irk Aries. And Aries once again starts feeling like, okay, well, Libra, you're trying to limit me then. You're trying to limit me. And Libra could feel like, well, Aries, you're not taking my feelings into consideration then. You see what I'm saying? So it could be very hard to understand each other on the emotional level and with this opposition here. And so they're going to have to understand each other's intention and then consciously carve out situations for themselves that bring them together into where they're both understanding where each other are coming from, you know, and each other taking into consideration each other's feelings. So yeah, this has been Aries and Libra compatibility. And guys, remember, other factors also take place when you're looking at compatibility between two people, because you know, Aries and Virgo, I'm sorry, Aries and Libra, although they're opposites, it's not saying that they cannot stay together. It's just harder to accommodate each other's emotions and feelings. Okay, all right.